Where are you gonna make $700 in 3 hours? What's up guys, welcome back to Car Studio. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I make a bunch of money on a very cheap and quick flip. So the other day I bought a 2000 Chevy Tahoe Z71. And so when I got it, it needed a new radiator, which I've already replaced, and I'll show you the old radiator and why it failed. So when we pulled this radiator out, it didn't have any coolant in it left, and it still weighed like 50 pounds from all the mud. And you can see the crack right here, it just blew apart. So I got a new radiator off Advanced website. It cost me, retails like $170. I used the 25% off coupon code that I will link in the description below. And it ended up being like 140 bucks, and took about 2 hours of my time, and had a little bit more in coolant plus towing. Right now I've got just under $1,000 in this vehicle, and that's all I've done to it. It actually runs and drives great, and it's a little bit dirty. I'm not going to do like a full detail on this. You know, it's just a cheap four-wheel drive ride. I'm just going to do a quick vacuum. I've already listed it for sale. People are blowing me up. I've actually got somebody wanting to come right now with cash. So I'm going to do a quick vacuum, and I'll do a walk around too and show you guys its condition. So this bumper right here is the worst part, and I'm going to take a sledgehammer and just beat it from the bottom. I don't want to damage the front any more than it already is, but I think we can straighten that out just a little bit better. I am going to keep the Thule roof rack, probably put that on our Mercedes SUV, and little things like that. You know, you can end up making, if not more money, at least acquire some cool accessories for your own vehicle when you buy these flips. A lot of people will buy vehicles and not take anything off of them, not take anything out of them. I couldn't tell you how many awesome things I've got from vehicles. GPS's, like roadside kits, air compressors, tools, jugs of coolant. Like, save all that when you are flipping a vehicle. It's all worth something. So we'll start back here. This does not have third row, which kind of hurts the resale a little bit. People nowadays, they want third row, but you can see it's pretty muddy. Like I said, I'm just going to do a quick vacuum of it. If this guy doesn't buy it, if he's picking on it too much, I might do a detail if I have time. This thing was top of the line back in the day. It's a Z71 package Tahoe, two-tone leather interior, and the interior's not in bad shape. The headliner's really nice. It's got rear heat and AC. Somebody updated all the LED lights in it. Oh, my garage door opener's in the visor. I didn't know that. Glad I saw that. It's got the factory GM floor mats. Look at this. An iPhone charger. Already coming up making extra money. Move on to the front here. Again, a little dirty, but nothing. A little bit of vacuuming and wiping down won't fix. It has 226,000 miles, about to turn 227. 5.7 liter V8, very reliable engine. The transmission shifts great. I've already driven this car for about a half an hour the other day, just to make sure it has all of its gears and all of the, you know, doesn't run hot or anything like that. Let's fire it up. This thing really runs smooth. No check engine light, all the gauges read good. It has a Bluetooth head unit in it. Heat works good. Everything in it works, all the windows and everything work. You know, even not cleaned up, this is a $2,000 vehicle all day long. So, let's get this thing cleaned up, and I'm gonna call the guy back, tell him to come pick it up, and we'll see how much profit we can make. guys, check it out. I just got the car all vacuumed and wiped down, and looks so much better. I can't stress the importance of a at least clean car. It doesn't have to be detailed. If this was like nicer, newer, worth more money, then yes, I would have detailed it, shampooed the carpets and everything. But it's just a cheap ride that runs and drives good, so we're just cleaning it up. There's no more mud when you open the doors. I wiped down door jams and everything. Fresh black ice. It's always good to make sure they smell nice. Back, same thing. Everything's wiped down, vacuumed. And back here, again, everything is vacuumed, wiped down. When I got this, like, all of the jack tools and stuff was laying around back here, and this panel was popped off. Things like that are very easy just to throw back together. Gives the vehicle a much better, cleaner look. You never get a second chance to make a first impression, remember that. So when somebody comes to buy a vehicle, make sure it's ready. Didn't clean it too bad. I spent about 45 minutes just wiping it down and vacuuming. Somebody will scoop this up for sure. I'm gonna take that roof rack off real quick and probably repaint it, and like I said, put it on our family vehicle and can haul kayaks and stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna message this guy back. I've literally got probably 25 offers of $2,000. I listed it for $2,500. That's gonna be about $1,000 profit, and I've got about 3 hours of time into this. So let me message this guy back, and I'll wait for him to pick it up, and then I'll get back with you guys. All right guys, believe it or not, we sold that Tahoe to the very first person that came and looked at it just hours after posting it for sale. I had a total of about 3 hours of labor between replacing the radiator and just doing a light cleanup. I did not detail it. As you can see in the video, I just vacuumed it out, wiped down all the surfaces. I just wanted to update you on what we made off of that and what transpired after it was purchased. So, like I said, check out all these messages on the screen right now. I posted it at about 9:30 p.m. the night before I sold it, and as you can see, tons of people were blowing me up. It brought a lot more interest than I expected, and I had tons of offers at $2,000, and I was all in at around 915 bucks. That included purchasing it, the price of a new radiator, price of coolant, and getting it delivered to the house, because remember, the radiator was busted. It could not be driven as far away as it was. So like I said, about 915 all in. I sold it to the first person that came. His offer was $1,700. I said, come on man, I've had tons of offers at $2,000. You're the first person that came and looked at it. You know, I can't go that low. And he was like, let me make the old lady seem, you know, think I got a good deal. And I said, all right, I'll meet you in the middle at $1,750. So we agreed on $1,750. And whenever I sell a vehicle, I tell them, I'm not trying to sell this car to you. I want you to buy it. That way, it takes a lot of the liability off of you. And it's honestly the truth. There are so many people in the market to buy vehicles right now. And you know, if you buy the right ones, there's always going to be a number of customers. So in doing that, you make them feel comfortable. It pushes them to test the vehicle. I didn't know anything about that Tahoe. I drove it a total of maybe 20 minutes, and I told the guy that. I did test out the four-wheel drive. I drove in a circle on pavement, and you know, the steering binded up like it should. But here's what happened. So he gets home, and like 2 hours after I sold it, he messages me and he says, man, you told me this four-wheel drive worked. You know, he was a little bit peeved off. I don't blame him, but he approached me the wrong way, because I'm not a dishonest person. I genuinely thought the four-wheel drive worked, but there was some issue with it. So anyways, he said, you know, I don't want to buy a lemon, blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes. And I'm telling you this so you know what you're going to run into when, you know, you sell vehicles like I do. With that said, I have never ever done somebody wrong, and that's a major key. You never want to do that. Your name means everything. So what we ended up agreeing on is the next day, he figured out it probably needed a four-wheel drive actuator, which is more than likely the case. Those old Chevys, it's just a plastic little actuator that locks in the front end. It's 90 bucks from Advance. He told me if I bought the actuator, you know, he'd put it on and whatever. I did one better just so I could close the deal and not hear from him again. And honestly, I could have told him to kick rocks. It was sold as is. I told him I didn't know much about it, but like I said, I'm not that kind of person, and my name means a lot to me, and my integrity. So I met him the next day. I gave him 150 bucks cash. I said 90 bucks will go to the part, 60 bucks for your time, and he said we're good. And that's another deal closed, and I'm sure he will recommend me to other people, even if the four-wheel drive doesn't work. I did my part, and he knew that he was taking a little bit of a gamble at that point. So you do run into situations like that, but what it comes down to is I still made, after I gave him that 150 bucks, after all of my expenses, I still made 700 bucks in just 3 hours. I spent 3 hours on that thing total. And you know, I tied up like 900 bucks of my money for just a few days. I honestly could have sold that thing in 24 hours, like bought and sold it in 24 hours, but I wasn't in a big hurry. That was a quick, easy flip. I made an extra $700 this week. You know, that could go towards your rent or mortgage, or you know, some car parts, or reinvesting in another vehicle. So the reason I made this video is I want to keep track of my flips with you guys, and an update on that Mercedes wagon we bought at the auction. Again, that was a $700 vehicle. A friend of mine was looking for a daily driver and something he could take his kids in, and he wanted that Mercedes, so I gave it to him. I told him the sale price was 700 bucks, you pay the auction fees and you know, whatever else, and it's yours. So he got it. I think he's all in at like 1,100 bucks, including tax, title, and fees. And he's super happy. That car is excellent. It's been a great driver for him. He doesn't have any issues. And you know, you can do this for pretty much any budget. I believe everybody can come up with you know, around 1,000 bucks to do this. And there's tons of cars out there for 1,000 and under. You just got to search for them, and you got to be willing to get your hands dirty. And you saw that Tahoe. I definitely got my hands dirty. Installing that radiator wasn't fun. My hands got cut up and dirty, but where are you gonna make $700 in 3 hours? So follow me, guys, and I will show you all the tips and tricks, all the knowledge I've gained over the years, all the bad things I've done, all the good things I've done. I have big things coming for this channel. You make sure you stick around, tell your friends, let's get those subscribers up. And I will definitely share all of my experiences with you. And like I said, big things coming, even bigger than I originally imagined, are coming. I said at 500 subscribers, I would release a series on flipping cars, and I have something even better than that. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.